So here's one that is kind of like the shop buck 110. I just think it's fun to use a clear one with half a brass frame, but this area right here is the blade stop that prevents the sharp edge of the tip from hitting the spacer here. So when it's closed, you can see how much space there is between the spacer, and this is like basically an unmodified knife, so they leave a lot of clearance there so that you can actually, like, you know, squeeze it a bit and it doesn't hit. But what stops it is that little area that I highlighted, and I've sharpied much more than you would need to remove to drop that down. Remember, there's a lever effect here, so a tiny bit over there changes it a lot over here. So you don't remove that much. It's much less. So what you need to do is you need to remove a little bit from that area I sharpied by, grinding on this face here. And you can see how it comes to a peak. So you grind the highest point here. Right there is where you'd want to grind to drop it down. And make sure before you close it, you deburr the edges from that end and that end so that you're not creating any burrs in the liners when you drop it in. But if you just take a little bit off there, deburr, and then close it and check how much the tip is hanging out up top, then you can compensate for what naturally happens as you sharpen the blade away. This tip is going to back up this way, and therefore over time you're going to have to adjust it down here. But buck is smart enough to leave lots of room for that. Like you can see, they leave a lot of room there and a lot of room there, and you know, you can get the full value out of your knife blade.